Right, Mark, a pretty dramatic scene out here in Whittier. Want to help you get your bearings. We're on the 7300 block of Greenleaf Avenue at the Doubletree Hotel, where about 100 people showed up this evening, surrounding the hotel at one point, protesting the reports that are going on across social media and throughout this neighborhood that ICE agents are staying at this Doubletree Hotel. In the last few minutes, Whittier PD has moved in pretty large numbers. They have cleared the area. They have declared this an unlawful assembly and told people that they are trespassing on hotel property here. You can see they have formed a skirmish line right there on Greenleaf Avenue, and everybody appears to be obeying that skirmish line. They're across the street, still waving signs. About 50 to 75 people remaining here, and they are angry as you can imagine. It's a raucous scene out here in Whittier as we do not have confirmation that there are ICE agents at that hotel in the area. So a really sensitive time here in Whittier, and this crowd does not appear to be going home anytime soon. Ready, how much longer?
Ellos yeah.
We are federal law enforcement officers executing a lawful criminal search warrant that was signed and approved by a federal judge. You are impeding our duties as federal law enforcement officers and preventing us from carrying out.
Oh my God!
Get back!
That was the team! Fucking Miguel! Fuck you guys! Fuck guys! Fuck you!
He broke this.
I'll break him more, bitch!
Which one?
I'll break him more, bitch! I'll break him more! Hell no! Fuck you! Fuck you, bitch!
Leave it. He didn't do nothing. Just leave it.
Fuck you guys! Fuck you!
Fucking pig. Fucking go back in your car, pig.
Motherfucker!
You don't need to know everything there is to know about sports in order to win at sports betting.
Valley Foods, where several individuals are there working illegally. There are about 70 officers and agents on scene right now. They're about to go
70 officers
to this facility right now, and we are the only network on scene.
Apparently in this operation, they arrested over 100 people in the country illegally, all of whom lied about their ability to work here.
Yeah, this, I think there's a...
Oh. What do we got here? How many people are we talking? Wow.
Getting sharp. Okay. No knives. Okay.
They're searching everyone?
Yep, just a second. Let me get some information and we'll walk you through your shoes, okay? Let's just use this room right here.
It's like they're going through the office area.
Right here.
And now they're in the warehouse. Apparently, as you're about to see, not everybody wanted to just present themselves to ICE, and there are people hiding in this warehouse that agents have to go track down. This is crazy. These people could be anywhere. Look, they're armed. They got vests. Some massive warehouse. Look at all the food. This is a food processing facility. Oh, they found some people. These people did not want to come out for some reason. This is crazy. People are hiding among all the skids. Look at how many people are back there. This is crazy. There's still more people back there. Is there an officer in there? It looks like it. Wow. So what's interesting is this is very humane. There is no violence. There are also no activists here to make the whole situation worse. That's worth pointing out. But as you're about to see, the company here lost over half its workforce during this raid and might have to shut down. They're making sure people are okay, they're not injured. Are those like the tinfoil blankets? This is like a half humanitarian effort, half law enforcement. Man, it's probably like a giant refrigerator in there. Look at all these people are bubbled up. Oh, now they're on some elevated platform, looking in what looks like a hidden compartment. I think there were people hiding in there. That's so crazy. This place is just wall to wall with folks who are in the country without permission.
Hey, Justin, where am I taking him?
I got so many people they're arresting, they don't even know what to do with them all.
She doesn't want to talk.
That's fine.
She says she's not. Or we have to do it all at the station.
Pennsylvania?
So now they're figuring out who these folks are, what their legal status is. They're determining who's who before they make any detainments. Which is what these are for. Even if people are nonviolent, they still have to be handcuffed when they're placed under arrest. That's for everyone's safety. If those Los Angeles ICE activists were here, this would be an absolute disaster right now, but it's probably the most peaceful thing we're going to see on TV all week, and this is the thing the protesters are upset about. And here they are bringing people out. Look at how many individuals. Apparently this is one of the largest ICE operations in American history, definitely the largest in the state of Nebraska where this took place. This is wild. Oh, something going on up there. Where are they going now? Look, they're still finding people. This is crazy. Apparently they detained over 100 people, made around 100 arrests, but look at how big this place is. I don't even know if they found everybody. It looks like a legitimate company too. This is crazy. Oh wow, so they photograph people and have them hold up a sign saying who they are so they have an actual record of who each person is before something happens. I see a lot of due process going on here. This does not look like a violation of anyone's rights or inhumanity. They know these folks are here without permission, and it looks like these folks know that too. They're not fighting, they're not resisting. But probably the biggest question on everyone's mind, in my mind, is how did this company that looks legitimate manage to hire over 100 people who aren't even supposed to be here?
Walk me through the process here, Ulrich, of what happened.
So we did execute a civil search warrant here.
So they had a warrant
for personnel from this from Glen Valley Foods that were using fake IDs, fraudulent IDs, or some type of combination of IDs that weren't real.
Fake IDs.
Now, were they not real, or were they potentially other individuals' identities? So they were real, but they just weren't theirs.
Correct. Right now, it seems that there was a mixture of those, but we'll know more as the investigation progresses.
And how many people did we have that were flagged, that were
interesting
using these fraudulent documents?
Approximately 107.
107. And how many did you guys actually apprehend today?
It's still ongoing, but we're up there. We're in the hundreds right now.
In the hundreds.
Yes.
So would you say this is the biggest workplace enforcement operation that HSI has seen, that the DHS community has seen since Trump took office?
Yes.
Okay. Now,
in the state of Nebraska. I'm sorry.
In the state of Nebraska.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
So we know why ICE was there, but they also interviewed the owner, and you're going to be pretty surprised. Apparently, he was using the E-Verify system, which is supposed to stop people who aren't here legally from getting these kinds of jobs.
A lot of these individuals, you were under kind of the impression, from what I understand, had documentation.
Yeah, he thought they were legal.
And you thought they were working legally. Is that correct?
Well, why would we not? We E-Verify.
They E-Verify.
So what are we supposed to do? Can you tell me? I'd like to know.
I mean, do they just provide their documents like they would any person coming into work for you, right? And then you do the normal situation and nothing, no red flags, no nothing. They were just normal people, and then all of a sudden you find out.
Precisely.
They're
wow.
using
So
Americans' identities.
Right.
How did it feel when you learned that they were using other people's identities?
I could not believe it. I was dumbfounded.
Yeah.
These are good, hard-working people. They really, truly are, and they're part of our family.
Well, they might be part of your family at this business, and they might help your business today, but they're stealing the identities of actual Americans or people that are here legally, and they lied to him to get into his business. Every single person who lied to him and then got hired by him with a smile on their face, they are the reason this raid took place.
So what?
They get free pot, they get free ice cream, they get free donuts every Friday, they get pizza. We love them.
So he treats his workers well. He's not harming them by having them work here.
Does it make you sad that they committed a crime, or does it make you sad they're being removed?
It makes me sad that I don't understand why they would use false ID when they can, I think, get a visa.
Because they probably can't all get visas. There must be some reason for that. And these are people who apparently snuck into the country illegally, oftentimes with the help of criminals. And now we're surprised that they don't think it's a big deal to borrow somebody's social security number or ID to get a job.
Maybe.
Dental implants can make a life-changing.
You okay?
I have a little statement. They say, they spit, we hit.
This is Trump and his outrageous attempt to not only target our sanctuary city, but to frighten us and intimidate us. This is wrong, and I hope that none of you will use those guns to shoot.
On Fiverr, you can find the perfect...
What we're seeing in Los Angeles is chaos that is provoked by the administration. When you raid Home Depot and workplaces, when you tear parents and children apart, and when you run armored caravans through our streets, you cause fear and you cause panic.
That was not my intention.
I, in partnership with Governor Gavin Newsom, are suing President Trump.
He's putting fuel on this fire ever since he announced he was taking over the National Guard. An illegal act, an immoral act, an unconstitutional act.
He's destroying one of our great states. And if I didn't get involved, if we didn't bring the Guard in, and we would bring more in if we needed it, because we have to make sure there's going to be law and order.
Where'd it get you? They're gonna shoot. We're moving! Stop this here! Okay.
This brazen abuse of power by a sitting president inflamed a combustible situation, putting our people, our officers, and even our National Guard at risk.
We will not stop until we know where all our loved ones are.
My father was supposed to see my sister Friday today. We are extremely sad to not know where he is. We would like justice for him. We would like to live without the fear of being detained at all times.
Specifically to the rioters and to the politicians in Los Angeles.
I'm Senator Alex Padilla. I have questions for the Secretary.
Thanks everybody for taking the time to be here. Today is a big day for the Constitution of the United States, for our democracy.
Today is us, tomorrow will be you.
This is what Ivy League universities you can get into with a 3.6 GPA.
90% of students with a 4.0 plus GPAs get rejected from university.
Fight the power. Riot, they got riot gear on. Let's see where they go. We'll march in solidarity with the Metro. I'm gonna take his hat, watch this. I'm gonna take Zaza's hat.
Come on, bro.
Yeehaw! Yeehaw! If you're out here to cause problems,
Come on. Wow, she has to get racist too? Let's talk about race. Free speech being exercised in America, but you know, free speech, but come on. Do you really need to antagonize the police? How many cop cars we can count? Basically all the way down, and then all the way down that way. I guess the message is clear. The message is clear. They don't want any unruly, unlawful assembly here. Yeah, you're in it.
My friends laughed at me for buying this, and now they ask me where I got this. So I almost made the dumbest mistake of my life. I'm getting him. All right.
my gosh. Oh my gosh. To this barricade, you see some people running. We're a little bit blocked right now because we can't see what. Now you see a crowd racing to the east. Looks like maybe to the west. There he is now. There he is now. Continuing to drive extremely erratically. I'm really worried that this person is going to drive so fast that he's going to run somebody over because there's just so many pedestrians running around, so many people with their phones out. This guy's already hit multiple things. You see the bumper damage, almost hitting that vehicle head on, and people are continuing to throw rocks at him. This is Alameda and Cesar Chavez. I think that guy was trying to go up to the driver's door. More people throw visual with drums there. You have this dumpster ablaze. You have another little cylinder there on the ground also ablaze. And as these fires continue, LA, this one on Main and Alameda, and the other one near the intersection of 1st and Spring Street. So still tensions rising high as guy with the flamethrower being taken into custody.
Someone like me, like a young white person that was born and raised in California, like it's our job to stand up with them and say that we don't stand for this either. And I'm not really scared of them. I'm more scared of what our country's becoming. We're sick of Trump. We're sick of everything. They're taking families away. We just want to be left alone. And I think America's really scary right now. And the only thing that kind of brings us hope is being here all together.
I'm here with my friends, but I see a lot of strangers with very similar faces, very similar features to where we come from in Latin America. We're all indigenous, and it makes me tear up because I see all of them with so much love. They're fighting to keep their families together and to keep the community and the indigenous people together. There's a lot of love. All these people come here with love, and all the people standing over there with hate. And we're just here to fight that. That's what we're here for.
We're going to get our message more clear because I feel like people are starting to get the message kind of mixed up that we're here for violence, we're here to cause mayhem, but we're really here to get the message clear that we aren't really okay with the fact that people are just going into homes, basically kidnapping people.
I love my people. I can't keep sitting by watching my brothers and sisters getting taken. We are no different from you.
We are Donald Trump's worst nightmare. We're here, we're showing him we're not rioters, we're not looters. We don't want the Gestapo in our neighborhood. Peaceful civilians.
They're live on news. They're throwing shit at people that shouldn't be throwing shit on.
That shit, they're not talking about me.
It was a mistake. It was the first time I ever did this. Well, in reality, it's not the first time you've done it. Maybe it's the first time you took that overt step, but you've been on there. You just don't wake up one day and roll over and decide, I'm going to go on a line and I'm going to strike up a conversation with a young girl and see how it goes.
Matthew?
Put your hands on your back.
Put your hands on your back, dude.
Relax you up. I got it.
Got it?
I got it.
Your stuff. Yes or no?
Good job.
Just so you know, you're under arrest, by the way. You're under arrest. What that mean? Under arrest. I didn't do anything. You're going to jail. I didn't do anything. Jail. Put your hands behind your back. Hands behind your back.
His hoodie. His hoodie.
I got that.
Let go.
I'm not holding on to his thing. Fuck, no, my leg is back. My leg is
Stop
back.
fucking moving.
I'm not moving. I promise I'm not moving. My leg is back. Can you please be careful my leg?
Alright. He's 10-12. Okay, roll over. Alright. I'm gonna help you out. Ready? 1, 2.
I knew it. I wanted to see if he was fucking with me so I can turn him in. It's not music, it's just music.
Okay. He's gonna go with you.
Okay. Come on, he's on. Get up. Get up. Get him on the ground. Get him on the ground. Okay. Let him go. Okay, I'm not resisting.
Get on your fucking stuff. Stop resisting, you fucking idiot. Stop.
Come on, give me your hands.
I got it right. Hold on. I gotta move.
I'm not resisting.
Yeah, you are, you fuck.
I'm not.
I'm gonna drop my knee into your fucking nose if you do anything else.
No. I'm not doing anything. Look, my hands are open. Somebody go check. Go.
God, too bad you didn't fucking run.
You pinched on.
I know. I'm sorry.
Sheriff's office, hands up! Hands up! You got him? I got lethal.
Unlock it. Keep them up, understand me?
That's it. Ow. I am. The other hand.
Hey, put your hand down.
Yeah, I'm giving him the hand.
Oh, good. We'll talk about it. You got lethal? Unlock your car.
Yes, sir.
Seatbelts on. Oh, it's not on park. Not on park. We're gonna put it on park.
In park.
Give me your hand. Yes, sir.
Hands behind your back.
Yes, sir. He's got reverse lights on. When he tells you to do something,
What's going on, man?
What do you think is going on?
What's going on, man? What's going on? You guys are crazy. I haven't
Stop
done
fucking
anything.
resisting.
I didn't do anything.
Then why are you acting like a fool?
What do you mean I'm
Putting the shit in reverse.
I'm getting thrown
Acting
on
like
the
a damn
ground.
fool.
I'm getting thrown on
Sit
the
down.
ground.
Yeah, no shit, because you can't follow instructions.
What did I
think?
do?
Two cops at your door freaking telling you what to do. What do you think you should do? Put it in reverse and try to leave? No.
I didn't do a damn thing.
This thing is in reverse.
Stop. I didn't do anything.
He's in the store.
You hear me? Hands up! Hands up! I want you to fucking shoot you! Hands up! Get out the car! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! What are you doing? What are you doing? It's behind your back.
Wait a second. Go on your side.
When the cop is pointing the gun at you, you don't respect in the car, dude. I'm sorry, man. Fucking stupid.
Hands up!
Look at this. Just look. If this had come out a few years earlier, plumbers would have been out of a job by now. I'm telling you one last time, in our homes, no matter what drain is clogged, stop wasting your money.
Hands up! Hands up! Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Do not reach in there, dude. Stop, stop, stop. You're good. Keep your hands over your head. Keep your hands over your head. We are relaxed. On my phone. Relax your arm up. Get out of the fucking fucking car. Get out of the... I'm trying. Come on. Put your hands behind your fucking back. Put your hands behind your back. This is unnecessary. What the fuck are you doing? Relax your arms. I'm trying. Christ, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? We told you to get out of the car. You're worried about your phone, and then you don't want to put your hands behind your back. It's very fucking simple. Dude, this is crazy. Hands up! Get your fucking hands up. Get on the ground. Get on the fucking ground. Put your hands behind your back. Got it? Yep.
Underside. Up out of the car. Shoot me, shoot me, shoot me. What's the name, buddy? Orange. 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 Can I have my shield? Don't move. I'm coming around to you.
Off the window now.
Right down here on the ground, you can see they...
Get out.
Okay, man, calm down.
Get out.
Okay.
Put him on your back.
Unlock the door. Unlock the door. Use your left hand now. Unlock the door. Unlock the door.
Is the car in park? Car, put it in park. Put it in park. Get them out.
On the ground. Get down. Get down.
Hey.
Sure. Get his car seat back here.
Wonderful. Traveling to meet a minor for sexual activity, using a computer and internet to solicit a minor for sexual activity, and unlawful two-way communication device. Like I said, here's a guy on vacation from North Carolina with his family.
Too far. Turn around this way, Ben. We can see police are making some arrests. They finally hit the point where the crowd would not disperse, and they are now making some arrests down here tonight, firing more rubber bullets, more tear gas being used, and the unrest continues on the streets of Las Vegas. We're here at the boulevard of Fremont and Las Vegas Boulevard. We'll continue to follow it. What happens? I'm sorry, the effects of the tear gas are hitting me a little bit right now, but that's the latest here. Marie.
Stay safe, you and your photographer. We do have another vantage point once again, Andrew Nomura. And Andrew, you saw the police making their way in. Arrests also being made from where you're standing there off of Las Vegas Boulevard.
Yeah, several arrests happening right now here on Las Vegas Boulevard. We saw as Jim Snyder got caught up in what looked like just a massive mobilization of law enforcement there as they work to arrest several people with this unlawful assembly. Pretty, I would say, pretty active as of right now. They got a couple of people right here pinned up on this police unit right here. Of course, we also have several others here getting arrested here on the curb here on Las Vegas Boulevard in Fremont. Police telling us to get a good distance away as they work to clear this unlawful assembly. But that is really what we're seeing right now. A lot of action in the last 10 to so minutes since we last spoke to you, Marie. They went to go on the Fremont Street experience to get those folks, those protesters, and arrest them. Additionally, they're also having several arrests right here on the boulevard. That's the very latest. We'll send it back to you in the studio.
All right, Andrew, stay safe as well. You and your photographers. Sudden changes here after demonstrations started at 7 o'clock tonight, quickly escalating, as Andrew mentioned, in just minutes. We'll have continuing coverage
on News 3.
Downtown Las Vegas we go, and Andrew Nomura, narrate what you're seeing now.
We thought so. Right now, we are currently still here at Las Vegas Boulevard and the Fremont Street experience. They have taken away several protesters, as you can see right here, as this person, a couple of these individuals are escorted away by police. Looks like they're not in handcuffs, but it looks like they're using zip ties instead. So that's currently the situation. I know we can see in the distance there our colleague Jim Snyder over there right underneath the over 300 pounds Eat for Free sign there under the neon Polish sign. But right now, currently, they are still actively here in the middle of Las Vegas Boulevard and Fremont Street experience. Now, we did hear from, as we are eavesdropping as well, from police that they are done with the tear gas. So that is one thing that we just recently heard in the last couple of minutes before you went to us live right here. But we do know that Jim Snyder is over there handling things as well. Jim, tell us what's from your vantage point.
Well, just on the other side of the intersection, as you point out, Andrew, you can see the police.
2,000 National Guard members to counter that violence. And that angered Governor Newsom, who said that the move was purposely inflammatory and will only escalate the tensions.
Says he is sending the National Guard to this region. Last night we were in downtown Los Angeles, as many viewers may remember. Earlier today we were in Paramount, now Compton, all volatile locations. Chaos and calamity rocked Paramount Saturday on the second day of demonstrations against federal immigration operations in Southern California. KTLA was on the ground and in the air, capturing the explosive environment. The mayor of Paramount says tension escalated after U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE, and other federal agents were apparently staging at or near a local Home Depot center.
And ICE is here, terrorizing the community.
Throngs of protesters gathered in the industrial area, sparking more clashes between law enforcement and members of the community. Crowds taunted authorities, with some people going so far as to block a U.S. Marshals service bus, while others hurled rocks and other objects at law enforcement vehicles, according to the L.A. County Sheriff. Federal agents responded with pepper balls, rubber bullets, tear gas, and flashbangs.
In the last several hours, unfortunately, the crowd has grown. We believe at this time it's at approximately 350, maybe 400. As the crowd has grown, it has become more violent.
A wooden pallet and then a car went up in flames during the unrest, sending black smoke into the air. The cause of the car fire is unclear. Federal officials say the government is doing its job, enforcing the law, protecting the public, and securing borders. Opponents say this is not justice, but madness, and that hardworking people are being treated like criminals.
You know, my whole family is scared, our neighbors. I came out and wanted to see what was all the commotion, and sure indeed, there were ICE agents.
Yeah, beanbag. Yeah, they threw several beanbags at me. I went near them and I said, I'm here for a peaceful assembly.
The Homeland Security sweeps are part of the Trump administration's unparalleled crackdown on illegal immigration. Back here live with a large crowd gathering in Compton. According to ICE, agents arrested as many as 118 people in Los Angeles this week, including 44 during operations in downtown and South Los Angeles on Friday. We'll have more coming up throughout the night. For now, reporting live in Compton, I'm Chris Wolf, KTLA 5 News.
All right, Wolfie, we'll see you at the bottom of the hour. Thanks. From the ground, let's go up to Gil Levis now. He's overhead in Sky 5. Gil?
Well, Rick, we're showing you here Atlantic Boulevard and Alondra Boulevard here. This is the second time today that the LA County Sheriffs have taken back this intersection. As Chris Wolf was just telling you, we see that burned out car in the middle of the intersection here with the law enforcement there. The Sheriff's Department have moved in and retaken the intersection here. Traffic is open on Atlantic, both north and southbound, but Alondra remains closed here. But it was quite a scene here just a short time ago when the county sheriffs here were further back, and let me take you up the street here. They were all the way back by the 710 freeway here when they were struggling with the protesters to get control of this street back. Again, you can see fire department coming into the scene right now, but it looks like a war zone down here. The good news is they've recaptured the intersection here, and it looks like they've so far dispersed the crowd quite a bit here.
Yeah, obviously we're having. All right, Gil, I was just going to ask you, the crowd seems to be diminished considerably.
New
Do you see
video
anybody
of the ICE
standing out on the
protest last night,
sidelines just
starting
watching
outside
what's
the
happening?
federal courthouse in downtown Las Vegas.
Yeah,
As Metro officers ordered the crowd to disperse, police sprayed tear gas and arrested nearly 100 people.
Police say 4 officers were also hurt in what they call an unlawful gathering. 800 people, they say, were told to leave. Those who did not, they were arrested and they face various charges. And another round of protests are expected across Las Vegas and the nation this weekend.
But this time the focus won't just be the crackdown on immigrants. Instead, it will be against all of President Trump's policies, what organizers call an overreach of power. Fox 5's Kim Passoff is outside the federal.
Right down here on the ground, you can see the police finally, okay.
Ahead of Saturday's event and after what happened here last night, we have seen a large police presence throughout downtown tonight. In fact, we saw dozens of Metro officers here outside of the federal courthouse leaving just a short time ago. And they all had extra flexi cuffs, those portable handcuffs with them on their uniforms, clearly prepared for any kind of trouble.
Tear gas, there goes the tear gas.
Tear gas deployed on the streets of downtown Las Vegas, not far from Fremont Street and the popular tourist district. Someone who lives nearby sharing this video with Fox 5.
Oh, that car's on fire.
This video shows a protester hit by the tear gas, stumbling away. Metro arresting 94 protesters and issuing 7 juvenile citations after they say protests turned unlawful. This protester appearing to use a cardboard sign to fan the tear gas back at officers. This is some of the damage left behind after Wednesday night's unrest. Anti-ICE graffiti on South 6th Street, Fremont Street, and on the walls outside of the federal courthouse. And this law firm's sign. Someone writing on this utility box, no Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA. While anti-ICE protesters clashed with law enforcement. Organizers of Saturday's planned Not a King rally tell Fox 5 they are working with police to organize a peaceful demonstration. And Saturday's rally has been planned for months since President Trump announced the 250th birthday of the Army's large military parade in D.C. It is expected to be the biggest military parade in decades, what some people say is a sign of authoritarianism. Again, the protest will be happening here at 5 p.m. at the federal courthouse, one of 2,000 planned across the country. Kim Passoff, Fox 5 News, local, Las Vegas.
Today, Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem said the Trump administration will not let up in its crackdown on illegal immigrants or protesters demonstrating on their behalf.
Quite a few people here at the gas station and down the street here west of Atlantic. You can see the crowd has kind of dispersed because of the activity by the Sheriff's Department. Now the fire department, not sure why they're rolling into the scene right now. I can tell you there was a small fire that broke out near, in fact, you can see the smoke there still coming up out of this area here along.
And Border Patrol will process them at their facility.
Every single state should be working with federal and law enforcement to get these people out of the country. These are people that already have criminal records. First crime was coming to the country illegally, then they came here and committed more crimes. They gotta go.
Here's how you know this is working. The New York Times has a video on their YouTube channel complaining about immigration enforcement at traffic stops. But what nobody's complaining about is traffic stops. Those are one of the ways law enforcement agencies across America keep us safe every single day. And these stops don't just put bad drivers behind bars, they also result in criminals and wanted fugitives getting taken off the streets for good. And they even result in the rescue of missing persons. And here's the thing. How does a traffic stop even happen? It happens when you operate your vehicle in a way that puts people in danger. And if you or I were to drive like a maniac and get pulled over, serves us right. And if we're doing something else illegal at the same time, we deserve to get busted for that too. Also, traffic stops are important because a person's vehicle is a place they leave clues about what illegal activity they might be engaged in on a regular basis. Whether it's human smuggling, gang activity, or running from the law. Also, if a person can't drive straight, they're first and foremost a public safety threat that needs to be dealt with immediately. But that brings us to the real reason why activists are so upset that anyone in the country illegally could now be doomed if they drive. Of course, these same activists claim to care about safe streets just like the rest of us, but the one law they don't want anyone accused of breaking is immigration law. And they think that somebody who snuck into America and finds themselves behind the wheel of a van with no license should be rewarded and allowed to stay in our country forever, even if they're doing stuff like this.
We got there as a yellow Mustang was being towed and a driver was being detained by Homeland Security officers. The deputy who pulled him over said he was holding up traffic and didn't have a driver's license, no credit card, nothing to identify himself or show that he was allowed to drive this rental car, just a passport. From there, Border Patrol ran his name.
As you're gonna see in a minute, that guy was extremely dangerous. And if me or you or any legal American were busted for having no license, driving erratically, nobody would come to our defense. Everyone would know that we did the wrong thing, including us. But as you're about to see, activists want these criminals getting pulled off our streets to get unlimited second chances because they say these stops are not fair.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
It's a scene the Guatemalan Mayan Center in Lake Worth is familiar with. Work trucks getting pulled over for traffic stops or safety inspections, then ICE or Border Patrol agents showing up and questioning everybody in the car.
I mean, it's disrupting everything about our community. It's disrupting businesses, it's disrupting churches, it's disrupting like everything about our day-to-day lives.
Tradesmen, plumbers, electricians, tree trimmers, you know, kind of the blue-collar workers is what we're seeing.
Okay, so the first thing we've got to just knock out of the park here is every single person in this country working illegally not only might be in an unsafe situation, but they're stealing jobs from the rest of the country just to enrich greedy businesses. But there's another problem. Every single work truck getting stopped, why is it getting stopped? Well, it has a safety violation. And what happens? Officers pull one of these vehicles over and they start looking around and they see a whole bunch of other problems. And a lot of time, people are getting trafficked to and from work sites across the country. It's terrible. And these activists are upset that ICE gets called in. Well, if police pull over a van and there's way too many people inside of it, nobody's wearing a seatbelt, and they need to issue fines, they've got to ask for ID. And that's how this whole thing starts happening. People are breaking the law, putting themselves in danger. But we got to take a step back because activists are saying that these practices are discriminatory in nature. But is that actually what's going on?
When we're driving down the interstate, if we're doing an interdiction pattern, what we'll do is sometimes we'll ride the left lane, ride the right lane, left lane. We'll look for driving patterns. We'll look for reactions. He's running around. He's sitting somewhere 85, 86 probably when he came up next to us. I think once he went around, I think he realized that we were a police car.
Vans with passengers mulling about, or a driver putting others at risk with dangerous behavior like speeding, which in many cases is not the first crime some of these folks have committed.
The driver was being detained by Homeland Security officers. The deputy who pulled him over said he was holding up traffic and didn't have a driver's license.
They ran the information. They have a system they run it through federally. And it came back that he has a deportation order for that.
Great.
So in lieu of doing charges on him, he's just going to go with Border Patrol, and Border Patrol will process him at their facility.
I mean, what's wrong with that? You've got somebody who is a burden to society in more ways than one. They're putting everybody at risk. They're not supposed to be here. And if he's arrested locally and detained at a local jail, now that costs this local city and town money when the federal government already has a program to pay for and bring justice to this person for crimes they've already committed. On top of that, if any American did this, you know what would happen to them? They would be arrested. They would be put in jail. The book would be thrown at them, making you wonder what exactly this person was up to in America if they're living here as a fugitive, getting their hands on a rental car without any ID. What exactly are they up to? Are they a gang member, a human exploiter? There's a lot wrong with situations like this, and it's a good thing the police have this new capability.
The sheriff and I talked about immigration and how a program now expanded under President Donald Trump, 287G, allows local law enforcement to assist, something Sheriff Hardwick says they've been doing for several years, but are able to put more deputies on now.
The invasion of our borders will have come to a halt, and all the illegal border transgressions.
Since President Trump's inauguration in January to the beginning of April, they've identified 171 people after being detained or arrested for committing a crime and were not able to prove citizenship. Sometimes Customs and Border Protection agents will take someone into custody on the spot. The sheriff says what they're not doing is profiling individuals or targeting specific job sites, looking to arrest people, though the federal government, in a rare situation, has asked the sheriff's office for help on a specific case.
That's the beauty of this system. These officers, they don't have to go out there and do something new. They just have to go out there and enforce basic traffic laws that are already not being obeyed. And when they do that, they find other crime. Now, activists say this is a big mistake. They paint it all as discrimination. They can do that all they want, but the fact is, people driving in an unsafe manner or driving in vehicles that are full of safety violations, putting every car on the road in danger, that's what's attracting police to these crime scenes. Police are not pulling people over who aren't speeding. Police are not pulling people over whose vehicles are up to code.
That looks like a mess. If you look at it from this side, at that angle, you can see the clear on the bottom. Separate.
Benjamin?
Papasok ka sa Oh, those are the padding? The padding row. Okay. ¿Está bien? Baja la base. Cuidado. ¿Yo con la cabeza? Ya se va a pasar ahí.
And you see there some kind of dumpster, some kind of container that they were successful in being able to set ablaze. We should also point out that we watched as 5 Waymo cars. Whoa. Okay, so now we're doing donuts
in reverse
in the intersection.
In reverse, and someone throwing rocks. Okay, what's going on there? That looks very strange. Somebody. I don't know what to make of this. This seems so very dangerous. Obviously, these people throwing the rocks are not happy with that person there. I don't know if they felt this person was endangering them. This is a very bizarre scene there, and why that person would do those donuts like that in reverse. Was that person trying to send a statement and, oh, wow.
Yeah, what's going on? He seems to be having trouble controlling that car, or he's driving erratically on purpose. I think that whomever threw rocks or whatever it was, yeah, he's having trouble controlling that car. Oh, or has decided to go past the those barricades there. This is basically the Alvera Street area, the plaza.
I'm just wondering,
so not where traffic typically would go.
Susan, was this person trying to hurt or endanger those that were in the streets there?
I feel like the people in that intersection or near that intersection felt as if, yeah, that this was somebody that was...
Not one of them.
No.
Look at the way this person's driving on the sidewalk. Oh my gosh, this is very scary here. LAPD, FYI, something's going on here with this driver who is that a sidewalk he's driving on?
Well, that's a part of that plaza area of Alvera Street.
Right.
Not far from the Chinese Museum. And it's clearly not set up for traffic. It was at one point, but now you have all of those balustrades or whatever they're called, the barriers that keep you from driving exactly where he's driving now. And if you've ever been there in an afternoon, oftentimes there will be people that are playing music and dancing. He's going at a pretty high rate of speed.
That is way too fast on a city street where there are people and bicycles of all sorts, whether you're with these demonstrations or not. It makes me wonder who this person is and what statement they're trying to make. Are they trying to agitate the people that are out there on the streets at this hour? Look at the way that driver is driving. Is this somebody on drugs? Are they drunk? Who does that? Who drives in reverse like that in the middle of other traffic, endangering innocent people? That's a scary situation in its own right.
Oh, he's out of the car now. He's decided to abandon that vehicle. And what? He's got a hold of a dumpster trying to move it, but unsuccessful. So now he's got to get back in the car. And by the way, I think I saw some shattered glass. I think that the agitators were able to throw a piece of concrete or what have you at him, and he was able broke through the window, because then he was throwing things back out again.
Look at the way that driver is driving. That is a very scary scene. It's almost like this person is a rogue person who is out of his mind. And look at the crowd.
Everybody's coming towards him because he's stuck. He's stuck there. Now he's going to do things quite illegally to get out of the way. But it's clear that he was trying to go after the agitators or whomever is left over in the downtown area. And look at that. People are throwing things at him. So apparently the sentiment was, okay, you're not with us, therefore you're against us.
Well, look, I mean, the guy was doing donuts in reverse. You could kill anybody like that. He's been driving, it seems to be, very erratically. It makes you wonder what the mindset is of this person. Is it someone who just lost their mind? They just don't care who they hurt. They're trying to make a statement or what? But this is something that I'm surprised that we don't have a police chopper over this one, as in a pursuit of some sort, because this behavior was very, very erratic.
Erratic. He was able to outrun.
last night. Tear gas and pepper balls were used to maintain order. An ICE spokesperson sent us a statement about this that reads in part, quote, ICE respects the constitutional right of people to peacefully protest. However, assaulting, resisting,
Come on.
My problem with
Do not call an attorney if you've been in a car accident. There's a smarter way to get paid a way bigger check without expense.